If someone tells you that it's raining outside, what should you do as a media practitioner? Do you go around telling everyone that it's raining outside? Do you run and take your coat or your raincoat? Or do you go outside or look through the window and check if it is raining, how heavy the rains are? Is it a hailstorm or it's just drizzling? It's a very good afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen. All protocol is observed. I am Wellington Ncube, and I want to have a discussion with you on fake news and political phobias as an ulcer on the economy of this country. So, to start off with, what is fake news? When we're talking about fake news, what comes to your mind? What do you understand about fake and news? Is it a copycat of news? Or it's false news? So fake news is classified in many ways. I'm just going to give examples as misleading information, malicious information, and disinformation. So fake news is a type of propaganda that is deliberately spread through various mediums such as social media, websites, blogs, radios, television stations, and books, just for to mention a few. In Zimbabwe, fake news has become a major issue with significant impact on the country's political phobias. But then we've been hearing political phobias. Just to take you back a bit, when we're talking about political phobias, we're referring to the fear and the anxiety that is particularly related to politics or to the political status quo of the country at the time. So now, how does it come hand in glove with fake news and the media, and how does it connect to you as a media practitioner who is seeking to be capacitated against political phobias in this moment? So, political phobias, as I've said, it refers to fear or anxiety related to the political status quo of the country at that certain period of time. So, fake news becomes an agent that exacerbates the fear, the anxiety, the uncertainty, and that causes one to take decisions that might affect how the economy reacts. Let me give an example. We have those that are on Twitter. Can I see those that use Twitter by a show of friends? Those that are quite familiar with Twitter, I think you've seen quite a number of bot accounts. We are at the election period, hello, from both this side of Party A and Party B, of other mushrooming political parties coming up. This one would say this and the other would say that. And it has created a toxic political engagement on Twitter, where if an individual, as they alluded earlier on, earlier presenter, they mentioned the case of Hopo Chinono, who had been advocating for quite a lot of human rights, and just because he criticized the CCC party for just a single tweet, he was initially labeled as a member of ZANU-PF. So it has created a toxic environment of engagement on Twitter, such that it's either you belong to ZANU-PF or you belong to the CCC party. If you comment in support of ZANU-PF or you comment against CCC, you now belong to ZANU-PF. If you comment in support of, if you comment in against ZANU-PF, you're labeled as someone that's following CCC. So it has created a toxic political environment on Twitter, such that some individuals that would want to actually market their products using some social media influencers who might be working there, who might be using Twitter as their platform of marketing, might be affected by such. How then is information, how then does fake news also affect the Zimbabwean economy? For us to be here today, for us to be gathered here today, someone took a decision and uttered it out that today is press day. That today we should gather together and come out and have a summit. That was information being disseminated. If that information had been deliberately disseminated in a way that is not direct and accurate as to whether or not why we should be gathered in this room, I'm telling you, we could be having state security agents all over this place. So it means information was accurately disseminated. There was no fake news. So if fake news had been disseminated, I'm telling you, this event would have been a dud. This wouldn't have seen this event taking place. It would have been affected. Such that the people that had been funding this event, the likes of Techno, ITEL, just but to mention the few, they would have lost a lot of money. So basically, fake news exacerbates political phobias, and that affects the economy of the country. Thank you.